twist.
Previously on One Life to Live.
You know, I think it's every kid's dream to have their parents together.
What do you think's gonna happen when Nora starts getting curious about this boyfriend of yours, huh?
Our marriage will be real when we consummate it.
Mitch sent you.
I don't have much time. You know what to do?
I want to help you raise this baby. I'd like to be part of your life.
RJ...
Look, I know that I wasn't around when Carrie was growing up, but maybe, you know, I can make up for some of that now.
Look, Carrie's in the hospital. The baby's got a problem.
They're both going to be fine. Look, I'm not trying to rush you now. You don't have to answer me now, but I know you raised Carrie alone because of my mistakes, and you shouldn't have to do that again. I don't want you to do that again. So, I'd like to be close. I mean, is that something that you could consider?
You know, I gotta go. I gotta go check on Carrie. What is all this?
Well, I know how hospital rooms can be, so I just thought I'd change the atmosphere a little bit.
You brought me Hawaii.
Honey, I would carry you away in a heartbeat if I could.
Oh, I'm sorry. Mom, what is it? What's wrong?
Where's your boyfriend? Is he an imaginary friend?
Nora, let's go.
No, I'm
Come on.
really curious now. Where is he? Is he here?
I told you he's right here.
You need serious help, Lindsay. You really do.
Hi, sweetheart. I'm sorry. Were you saying something?
Mom?
Mommy, wake up. Mommy, can you hear me? Guard, get in here! She needs help!
What? Oh, my God.
Get an ambulance! Guard! She needs help!
You said no to consummating our marriage once before. But this time, I think you'll see things my way.
Think again.
You do want out of this marriage, don't you? You want your precious Christian to live.
How much is it gonna cost?
One night. One time. That's all I'm asking.
Why is it so important that we have sex?
Simple. One time will make it a real marriage.
Okay, I will pay you anything you want. But you will never touch me.
The price is non-negotiable.
I am not for sale.
Ooh, I do hope you change your mind. For Christian's sake.
If I sleep with you one time, how do I know it'll end there?
Do you imagine that I want you out of some weak desire of the flesh?
What then?
While we together. Someone I know and trust will walk in on us. Briefly, of course. I wouldn't dream of compromising your modesty.
Oh, you're disgusting.
Well, be that as it may, you will do it. And then an annulment will be out of the question. My witness will be quite willing to testify in court if necessary.
Okay, what if I promise to say that I did it? I mean, no one else is going to know, right? I mean, you'll get what you want.
Yes, but then so would you. Don't you see, Natalie? I don't want you to get what you want. My terms, not yours. And then you will have your divorce.
Well, what about you? What do you get?
The same, as well as all the Buchanan money I'm entitled to.
What in your deluded little mind makes you think that you are owed any of my family's money?
Don't you know by now what your mother has stolen from me? She owes me everything.
So, if I let you have sex with me...
Well, you're my wife. No, it's part of the job description. We've always had chemistry. Who knows? You may even enjoy it. Now, is that asking too much?
Yes.
You and Lindsay are seeing each other?
What?
Go ahead. Go ahead, tell her.
What are you doing?
Why are we wasting our time here, Nora? Let's go.
Have you lost your mind?
I don't know what's so hard to believe. I mean, it's not that far-fetched.
Really?
Well, what's going on?
Oh, we get along really well. We've been friends, business partners.
Friends?
They deserve each other.
Are you kidding?
Are you, Troy? Well, you know how it is. You know how it is, don't you, Nora, when soulmates finally realize and they found each other?
You and RJ are not soulmates. Oh, my word.
Well, we trust each other. We know the good, the bad, and the ugly about each other, and I've always been attracted to bad boys. Isn't that right?
You guys are not together.
It was only a matter of time before we stopped playing those games and realized how much we meant to each other. Go ahead, tell her how close we are.
Nothing's wrong, honey. Hey, you're the one in the hospital, remember?
Mom, you ran in here like someone was chasing you, and you're shaking. I can see from here.
You know how I get whenever I get to eat?
Well, would you like me to get you some crackers or something?
No, Mom, something is wrong. Now, what is it?
Carrie, you're imagining things.
Is it the baby? Did they tell you something?
No, honey, no. The baby's fine. And I'm fine. I'm just worried about you, that's all. You feeling okay?
Mom, I feel amazing. I mean, look what Antonio did for me.
Wow. Hey, what is all this?
Oh, just a couple reminders from our trip to Hawaii.
Right. And you guys got engaged.
Eventually, yeah.
Oh, Mom, it was paradise. You should have seen it.
Well, yeah, except when Carrie had me playing detective the whole
It
time.
wasn't that bad.
I'm glad you two had that. Before all this.
I'll go check in with the station now. I'll go call. I'll be back.
Okay. Okay, Mom. It's just us. It's bothering you.
Carrie?
Mom, don't carry me. I can tell. I know I'm supposed to be staying calm over here, but I mean...
Hey. Now, I'm not going to be responsible for you or the baby having a setback, okay?
Then tell me what's the matter, Mom.
You're...
Whatever I'm imagining is 10 times worse than what the truth probably is, so just tell me.
Oh, okay. I was just out in the sunroom, you know, trying to give you and Antonio some space, and your father was there. RJ.
Yeah?
He just told me that he wants to be a part of my life.
BP 80 Powell, pulse weak. Get a line.
Mrs. Vega? Mrs. Vega, can you hear me?
Mommy, come on, wake up.
What happened?
I don't know. She was fine, and then she grabs her stomach like she was in pain, and she collapses. She hasn't moved.
Any medical problems? Diabetes? Ever had a heart attack?
No.
You shot any medication?
No, not that I know of.
Any chest pain? Shortness of breath?
No.
Headache?
No, I just told you she was fine, and she collapses. Is she gonna be all right?
You need to take her to the ER.
Well, what's wrong with her? Do you know what's wrong with her? Hey!
Calm down, man. Let the guys do their job.
I need to get out of here. I need to be with her.
Yeah, you know I can't do that. I'll call your brother, okay?
Hurry!
Christian, what happened to your mother? What's going on?
I love you. I love RJ. I mean, what daughter in her right mind wouldn't want her parents back together?
It's not that simple, Carrie.
Yes, it is that simple. I'm thrilled about this. Aren't you thrilled?
No. I don't know. He caught me off guard out there. Actually, I ran away.
Why?
I don't know. He makes me crazy. That's why I can't believe I actually ran away again like that. He's probably gonna take it all back right now anyway, after that.
I bet you he won't. Mom, don't you want RJ in your life?
Yeah. I do. But I'm planning on going back to Chicago after the baby comes, remember?
Oh, tell me what is so great back in Chicago.
Oh, it's my home.
We've talked about this, Mom. I hoped you were ready to make a new one. I mean, the university's going to offer you a job now, a better job than you had before, and now there's RJ. You have every reason in the world to stay here now. Unless you don't feel the same way about him as he feels about you.
I know it comes as a shock, but somehow Lindsay and I hooked up.
I know I wasn't supposed to tell anybody.
Yeah. What about that?
Well, you know how she needles me, and she was just needling me and accusing me of not having a boyfriend, so I couldn't really stop myself. I hope you're not mad, Snooks.
You satisfied?
No, not really.
And it wasn't very nice of you to stand me up earlier. If you ever do that again, our relationship may change drastically.
Excuse me. Will you please? Excuse me, we need to talk. Yeah.
Why are you looking at me like that? You told me to get a boyfriend, so I did.
They need me in the ER.
I'll come by and check on later.
Bye.
Are you sure you know what you're doing with Lindsay?
Are you sure you know what you're doing with Troy?
What do we have? Positive LFC, sudden onset of abdominal pains after eating cake.
Mrs. Vega. Mommy? Vega, can you hear me?
Mommy, my God.
Please, you're going to do less work here.
What happened, doctor?
We don't know. We have to get her inside and run some tests. She may have ingested something. Let's get her into one. Come on, people. Detective, you're going to have to wait here.
Antonio.
I tried to get the ambulance here.
Hankin, what happened?
She collapsed while she was visiting Christian. We don't know why.
Mr. Leroy, mission accomplished?
Oh, yes, sir. I gave Allison your gift, privately, of course.
And?
And I waited at the police station to see what would happen, and a certain prisoner's mother took seriously ill. Gravely so.
His mother? You moron! I meant it for Christian!
What happened?
I don't know. She was fine. We were talking, and then she just doubled over and passed out.
For no reason? Was it her heart?
No, I don't think so. She was just eating that cake when she passed out.
What cake? Is that it?
Oh, Natalie, you should have seen her. She was so sick. I couldn't do anything to help her.
Oh, she's probably at the hospital by now, okay?
What if it's too late?
Hey, don't think that way. We can't think that way. We gotta be positive. All right, now about this cake. Where did it come from?
Carrie's party. My mom was upset that I didn't go, so she... Wait a minute. That cake was supposed to be for me.
No, could this have been on purpose? It was you. You're the one who made Mrs. Vegas sick.
I do have feelings for RJ. I just don't know what they are yet. It's complicated, Carrie. We have a lot of history.
But when you say you have feelings...
Every time I'm near him, everything I felt when we were kids just comes rushing back. I loved him with all my heart back then. And every time I looked at you, I saw him, the good part of him.
So you think you could be falling in love with him again?
But I loved Steve. You know that.
Mom, I know that. I'm just saying that...
It's too soon, Carrie. I still miss Steve. And now with the baby coming, how can I be sure of anything?
You don't have to be.
Yes, I do. RJ has feelings, too. I can't hurt him any more than I already have.
Mom, he's a grown-up. He understands the situation.
He's been so good to me through all this.
Mom, it's not my place to say this, but from where I sit, I think you could be falling in love with him again. Why not just give it a chance?
Well, I can't keep running away from him like I keep doing.
Then don't run back to Chicago, Mom. Stay here. Take that job. Raise the baby in Landview, at least for a little while.
Carrie...
Mom, it would make me so happy.
Okay, I'll take the job.
And you'll tell RJ that you want a future with him?
I will tell him that I'm open to the possibility. Does that work for you?
Okay, that's good. For now.
Carrie.
Go! Go find him before he makes up some dumb reason why you ran off and he runs off himself.
Okay. You wish me luck.
Look, just because I ask you about this, whatever it is that you have with Lindsay, doesn't mean you can start going after my relationship with Troy.
Well, come on. You have to admit that Troy is not your usual type.
What?
Bo, Hank, Sam, they're usually the straightforward, just good guys. This guy is different.
Have you seen Troy's clinic?
So what?
Well, you of all people should appreciate that. After everything he's done for Carrie?
Nora, I'm not knocking his work.
Then what? You don't even know him.
I remember when he first came to town, we all thought that he was a dead ringer for his psycho brother, inside and out.
Troy is nothing like Colin.
Just because you want him to be different doesn't mean that he is.
I appreciate your concern, RJ. But you don't know Troy. I do. He's a good man, and he makes me happy.
Well, I just want you to stay that way.
I will, I promise. Okay, now you gotta tell me, what is it that's really bothering you? No, really, what's bothering you here?
I just don't like you prying into my business.
Oh, well, I can imagine. I understand why you want to keep your relationship with Lindsay a secret, that's for sure. Can I just say one more thing?
Could I stop you?
You've spent all year long proving yourself to Carrie, and she loves you. Don't blow it by trusting Lindsay.
Look, you're the trusting soul, not me.
Okay, that's really cryptic. What are you talking about?
History, Nora. You're the one with all the long-term relationships, not me, not once.
So what, you're saying that your and Lindsay's relationship is not that serious?
You got it. Now, can I go?
Okay. All right. Be good, then.
Babe, you weren't gonna leave without giving me a kiss goodbye, were you?
What? You idiot! I'm gonna pray that you have not ruined this.
Well, Lindsay, it looks like Your man isn't as wild about you as you thought.
Yeah, maybe not. But sooner or later, my man is going to realize that I'm the only woman for him.
Damn it, it just doesn't make sense. I mean, she's in perfect health.
Well, then you better just hold on to that thought, because that could get her through this.
Doctor, is she all right?
Your mother's gonna be fine.
Okay, well, what exactly does that mean?
What happened?
Well, right now it looks like a severe case of food poisoning. Now, she is gonna need treatment, but she will be okay.
Hank, could you do me a favor? Could you tell Christian that? He must be worried out of his mind.
He has every right to worry. His mother was in a lot of danger when she came in here. The paramedic speed saved her life.
Thanks, Troy.
All right, so what now?
Well, we're gonna have to monitor her for a little while, but she should be up and around in about a day or two.
Okay, could I go in?
No, we need to make sure that all the toxins are completely out of her system.
Any idea what it was? I mean, the food or something?
You know, we just don't know until we get the test results back from the lab. But I did put a call into an associate of mine. His name's Dr. Logan. Now, he's a toxicologist, and he should be able to pinpoint exactly what made your mother so sick.
Listen, would you have him contact me as soon as he knows anything?
Absolutely, I already told him.
Great.
And as you both know, please feel free to call me if there's anything you need that Dr. Logan can provide.
Thank you, doctor. I need to find out exactly what happened.
I delivered the package. What Allison did was...
I trusted the two of you to do this right.
Well, I did my part. And I'm sure Miss Perkins did her very best. She's very resourceful.
Is Mrs. Vega expected to survive?
Apparently so.
Fine. Good work.
Sir?
Well, Christian and Natalie are at least smart enough to recognize a warning when they see one. Now they know that I can get to them anywhere.
When the cops figure this out, they'll double up on Vega. It won't be so easy next time.
Look, I'm expecting my wife soon. We'll need our privacy.
Your mother got sick?
Yeah, the paramedics just took her to the hospital.
Oh, wow. I was upstairs like less than an hour ago, and I saw her, and she was perfectly healthy.
You saw my mother?
Yeah, she was really worried about you, you lucky boy.
What did you do to her?
Oh, I didn't do anything. I was just meeting with the DA, and Christian's mother came in, and she was very concerned about him. Do you think she worried herself sick? They say that can happen.
You're responsible for this, and I know it.
You know, I wish she were my mother. She had this piece of cake that looked positively scrumptious.
You witch!
Back off!
I know that you did something to that cake. You're helping Mitch Lawrence.
Is there something wrong with that gorgeous cake? You know, I've heard that some of the most beautiful things can often be the most deadly.
That's enough, Perkins. Let's move.
Just, thank heavens that it was only your mother who got sick. All that I'm saying is, it could have been you.
I put on a good front for Antonio's benefit, but I have to tell you, it was real touch and go there for a while.
But Carlotta's gonna be fine, right?
Yeah, she's gonna be fine. She's very lucky.
Poor woman. Can I see her?
No, we're still treating her. We want to make sure there's no permanent damage.
I thought it was just food poisoning.
Well, she definitely ingested something, but I'm not so sure it was bad food.
Is that why Hank's hanging around? Because he suspects foul play?
I kind of got that impression. But we're not going to know anything for sure until we get the rest of the tests back. You okay?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go down and see Hank and find out what's up.
All right, I'll meet you down there later.
Okay. Hey, you know what? If RJ and Lindsay really are seeing each other, it might mean that she's finally over her obsession with you.
No, listen to me. Make me a deal, okay?
What?
No more Lindsay tonight.
Okay, deal.
Good. Because I can't wait to get home and crawl into bed with you and just hold you until the morning.
That's it? That's all?
Depends on how good you are.
Ooh. That's wonderful.
I love you.
I love you. Oh. Hank.
Carrie, where's your mother? I need to find her.
She went looking for you. Did she find you?
Well, sort of, but we had a little misunderstanding.
RJ, she was just nervous. Did she say something wrong?
No, not exactly.
Well, did she tell you the good news?
No. Did something happen?
Right before she went looking for you, she decided to take that job at Lambda University. I thought you would be happy.
Well, it's complicated.
You guys are insane. RJ, she wants to stay here to be with you. She cares about you.
Well, I think she may have changed her mind since she told you that.
Why?
Because I blew it. Again. Worse this time than before.
What did you do?
Nothing. Forget it. I can only try to explain it once, and I need to find Elizabeth and try to make her understand.
Then go find her, RJ. She wants to be here to be with you.
Maybe she did.
Look, whatever happened, she's gonna get over it. Okay? She just told me that she ran away from you, and look, you're here looking for her again, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I am. Look, are you sure that you're okay with this? I mean, your mother and me.
Are you kidding me? RJ, it's every 10-year-old's dream to have their parents together. Yeah, I plan on taking credit for this whole thing.
Maybe you should just wait and see how it all works out.
No, tell her this.
Yes, okay. Thank you.
Hank,
Oh, Nora.
what happened to Carlotta?
We don't know yet. She was visiting Christian. According to the report, she ate a part of a piece of cake and then she just collapsed. No warning.
Well, Troy says she's going to be okay.
Apparently. But I'll tell you, the paramedics hadn't gotten there when they did.
You don't think this is food poisoning, do you?
Nora, it just doesn't compute. And my gut tells me somebody did this.
Mitch Lawrence?
I was interrogating Allison Perkins. Just trying to get some answers about Mitch's cronies.
And did she say anything?
Well, apparently she has a lousy memory.
Oh, yeah, I'll bet.
Anyway, I mean, Carlotta, she shows up. She's got this piece of cake with her, and... Damn. It never occurred to me that Allison could have been doing something.
Well, maybe she didn't. Honey, how's Allison supposed to know that Carlotta was going to show up with a piece of cake and... Oh, that cake was meant for Christian, wasn't it?
Yeah. I mean, her lawyer, he was in and out of there just like that. He could have stiffed her anything. Nora, I mean, I've racked my brain and I just don't know.
Hey, this isn't anything you could have predicted, okay? Nobody knew how far Mitch Lawrence is willing to go to get what he wants.
Yeah, well, from now on, we're just gonna have to assume the worst. That's the only way we can stay ahead of this guy. Carlotta could have died tonight. And that would have been my fault.
No, it wouldn't have. If anything had happened tonight, it was Mitch Lawrence who was behind it.
He's deadly.
Well, now we know. So now we're gonna have to do everything we can to protect Christian and Natalie.
Mommy dropped it when she fainted. I didn't let anybody touch it. I told them it was evidence.
Well, good thinking. I'm gonna have the lab run a couple tests. We should know pretty soon if it's been tampered with.
Oh, Allison's the one who did it. You should have heard her going on and on about how scrumptious it was.
Yeah. Allison doesn't have anything against Mommy or Christian.
But Mitch Lawrence does. And she's totally in love with him. You should have seen the look on her face when I told her that I was married to him.
Lawrence set this up, Antonio. It's too convenient that Allison and I ended up here at the same time.
Chris, I agree, but until we can prove anything...
Wait a minute. What are you waiting for? You need to get your brother out of here. You need to call Uncle
I
Bull.
need you to calm down now.
Your brother is in danger.
It's okay, Natalie. My brother's gonna make sure I'm safe.
Look, what I was gonna say is that Bo's away right now. But I will have Allison transferred right away.
I'm sorry.
No, look, it's okay. You have a right to be concerned. I mean, obviously, this cake was meant for Christian.
If I'd eaten it, Mommy wouldn't have gotten sick.
How is your mother? Is she better?
Yeah, she's going to be fine. But
what? Why aren't you telling me, Antonio?
Look, Dr. McIver said that if Mommy hadn't gotten help right away, she could have...
Oh, kill him.
No.
I mean it, man.
No, don't say that ever again, especially in here. Listen to me. Mommy's going to be fine. She needs a little rest, that's all. Right? She'll be back to normal in a couple days.
Christian, that could have been you. You could have eaten that cake and gotten sick, and if no one believed you, you could have died. Mitch could get you in here.
He's fine, all right? Christian is fine.
Yeah, this time. But what about next time? Mitch wants him dead. He's not going to stop. Your mom was almost killed.
I am not going to let anything else happen to them or you. I swear.
It's okay, Natalie.
You can't protect yourself from someone like Mitch. Don't you see that?
I'm going to make sure he's safe. Trust me, Natalie. All right, right now, I need to get this to the lab and run some tests so we know what it is we're up against.
Well, it's poison. You know, it's not a mystery.
Yes, I know, Christian. But if we can find something here that links it to Lawrence, then hopefully we've got him. Look, I'm gonna do anything to get this guy. Short of going there myself and doing something that I just told Chris not to talk about.
Don't go over there, Antonio. Don't make things worse.
I'll be back. In the meantime, be careful. Both of you.
Chris, you're in jail. You're supposed to be safe right now, and then Allison comes in, and your mom almost dies.
You heard my brother. My mom's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Natalie, you gotta promise me that you're not gonna get anywhere near this guy.
I'm gonna be fine. Look, you should pray for your mother right now.
I should be here.
Okay, visiting hours are over.
I love you.
I love you too.
I just thought you might like to thank me in person for finding a boyfriend.
What, you and RJ? Come on, Lindsay. Nora didn't buy it for a second. What the hell were you thinking, anyway?
You stood me up. Do you have any idea how that feels?
I'm sure you're used to it by now.
You do realize that if RJ hadn't walked in...
Oh, you're not going to tell Nora anything. You had the perfect opportunity, and you still didn't say anything to her.
He told me that you went to see Allison Perkins to ask her questions about my prison escape. Why?
To shut you up, of course.
Well, you already know how to do that. Make love to me.
Make love? But that's not what we do together, Lindsay.
I don't care what you call it, just do it. Shut me up.
Hey!
Welcome to Maui.
Wow. Let me guess. Antonio.
Yes, he was trying to cheer me up. Isn't he amazing?
So glad I got the two of you together. Is he around?
He went to call work, but he should be back by now.
Okay. How are you doing? How you feeling?
Awesome.
Really?
Amazing. Perfect.
That's quite a statement from a woman who's pregnant in bed rest.
No, I have to tell you something, but you can't tell anybody. Well, maybe you can tell Troy, but that's it.
Is it legal?
My parents are getting back together.
They are?
Yes. Isn't that incredible?
Yes, it is.
I mean, I can't even believe it myself. There was a time I didn't even think they could be in the same room together. And they were crazy about each other when they were kids, but I think they could be crazy about each other again.
Well, that's great. That's great.
Something wrong?
No, absolutely not. It's terrific. I gotta go. I'm gonna go find Antonio, okay? One sec.
Oh, well, he's in the sunroom, I think.
Okay, thanks. Take care. Well, if RJ and Liz are crazy about each other, then what's RJ doing with Lindsay?
Elizabeth!
You go away.
No, not until we talk. Look, Carrie told me that you came to the sunroom to see me.
Yes, and I am so glad I did, because I probably saved myself a whole lot of hurt.
Look, you got it all wrong.
Really? Well, you were kissing that woman.
Look, I'm really sorry you saw that.
Oh, I bet you are.
Listen, I can explain.
Oh, I don't want to hear it. You stood there, and you told me that you care about me.
I do.
Really? Well, you didn't spend 5 minutes before you were off kissing somebody else.
Look, I was not kissing someone else.
Really?
Okay.
I saw you.
Okay, I'm not like Lindsay. I'm not interested in Lindsay. I do not want Lindsay. I only want you, Elizabeth. I only want you.
I took the cake to the lab myself. I also spoke to the hospital. Mommy's sleeping. She's gonna be fine.
Who's next, Antonio? Who's Mitch Lawrence gonna hurt next while trying to get to me?
Mitch! Where are you? Mitch!
Natalie, I've been expecting you. And how is poor Mrs. Vega?
That cake was meant for Christian, wasn't it? You're not going to stop until you kill him.
Well, there is one thing that can stop me. And you know exactly what it is.
Fine. This ends right here, right now.
Are you saying...
I'm saying yes. I'll sleep with you.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
On the next One Life to Live.
Something's wrong, Hank. And it has a lot to do with Lindsay, I think.
You don't want this to be over.
Why aren't you upset? Because Blair is with Sam and not you.
Come on. What are you waiting for?
Don't want to wait until the weekend to see all of this week's One Life to Live episodes? Catch same-day episodes weekdays at 5 p.m. and again at 9. Log on to soapnet.com for your complete schedule. SoapNet, today's episodes tonight.
Catch up with all the Landview antics. All 5 of this week's One Life